What's happening, you guys? Veggie here, and as many of you know, I do a hybrid of bodybuilding and MMA. In today's video, I want to talk about a product I use that helps me in a lot of ways. Now, this will help you even if you only do bodybuilding, which is just something I want to point out straight away, and it'll help you if you only do MMA as well. For me, it especially helps me because I do a hybrid, and I'm going to explain that to you. So the product I have here is a Teotronics massage gun. Now, what I want to talk about this product is I use it for trigger point therapy, and for that I usually use this little attachment here. And what I usually find is when you do things like upper body workouts, it's very good to use trigger point therapy on your shoulders, especially if you're going to have to keep your guard up when you're doing MMA. But in general, if you find it very irritating after you've done a bodybuilding session the next day, or you just find, it's really hard for you, you've got that ache, you've got that pain, and it's just on your head when you've got to focus on other things, it helps relieve some of that tension and you can take focus off of that. And that's quite nice to have as well if you only do bodybuilding. From the MMA aspect, it's very good as well. So if I have a leg workout and I want to do some kicks, some Muay Thai, some kickboxing after, it's very good because you have an assortment of attachments here. There's a flathead one there that's very nice to use as well. I usually use the round ball, which is quite good. And I'm going to show you the different settings. So for the smaller muscle groups like the biceps, if you do a lot of bicep curls, you get a lot of tension there usually. If you're doing heavy barbell curls or heavy dumbbell curls, and you can use this here. You can change the setting, and what I usually do is I put it on quite a low setting if I want to use it on the bicep tendon, and it basically goes from 1 all the way up to 10. So if I was doing smaller muscle groups like shoulders or biceps, I'd pop it on like 4 or 5. But if I want to do legs, then I pop it on 10, and because the leg is essentially a much larger muscle group, so it needs more pressure applied to it because it is a larger muscle group. So in general, it's just a product I highly recommend. This is just a high level review of me just giving my experiences. It's really helped me balancing MMA, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Muay Thai and MMA sessions. That's what I mean when I say MMA. It's helping me balance that with bodybuilding. It means that when I'm sore from bodybuilding, I can relieve a lot of that soreness through trigger point therapy or just through applying a bit of pressure. And then I can just go to do my, BJJ or Muay Thai or MMA, and it's not a problem. I can keep my guard up, or I can do hip escapes and all the rest of it, all the jiu-jitsu maneuvers as well, with ease without that tension being there. So it's quite useful in that way. Otherwise, if you only do bodybuilding, it's good if you just find that there's so much ache the next day and you just want something to help relieve that tension. If you use this after you've hit the weights, it's very good, and it just means the next day you're not as sore, and it's quite useful in that way. Obviously, if you can't break the budget, this is £90. If you want a cheaper alternative, I still highly recommend just use a massage ball. There's a small little massage balls you can buy off Amazon, are quite good. You can roll it around the areas that you have a lot of tension, and it helps a lot in general. But anyway, you guys, that's really all I wanted to talk about. If you have any questions, just throw them down the comment section. And this is my experience with just basic massage therapy to help me out while I live this athletic lifestyle. And I'll see you in that next video. Peace out.